So students, let's go to the question number 2I from our exercise 9 of coordinates. Here in this question, we are asked to find the coordinate of the middle point of the line segment joining 2 points. Let us take to the question number 2I. Here are 2 points. First is minus 3, 2 and another point is 5, 2. Here we have to find the coordinate of the middle point. That means suppose this is the middle point R. So we have to find the coordinate of this particular middle point that divides this joining of these 2 points in a ratio 1:1. Because it is the middle point, so it will divide in the ratio 1:1. So while solving this type of questions, to find the middle point of a particular coordinate, how we will find? Let us take that the middle point be R and we will take the point as x, y. And we have one corollary that if a line segment divided in the ratio 1:1, that is middle part, then we have the coordinate of that particular middle point is x1 plus x2 part divided by 2 and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the coordinate of the middle point. So we will use this particular formula of coordinate to find the middle point of that point R. So let us find the coordinate of that point R. So the coordinate of that point R will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So here it is x1, it is y1 suppose, then it is x2, it is y2. So let us write down x1 plus x2. x2 is 5 divided by 2. Then you will get y1 plus y2. y2 is 2 divided by 2. The answer will be 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2. The final coordinate is 1, 2. So this is the coordinate of the middle point which divides the line segment 1:1. These are the points. So in this way we will find the coordinate of the middle point. If we will go to question number 3, in that question we are asked to find the coordinate of the point which trisect the line segment. Now let us understand question number 3, trisect the line segment. Suppose this is a point 1, -2 and -3, 4. Here you are asked to find the coordinates which trisects the line segment. Trisects means what? Divides the particular line segment. Suppose this is a point P and this is point Q. Here we have to find those points which divide the line segment into three equal parts. Suppose it is 1, it is 2, and that part is, this part is one part, this part is another part, and this part is another part. See, it trisected the line segment P. So, if it is trisected, the ratio of each part will be 1:1. But if you will take this particular part, it is 2, then this particular part is 1. And instead we have the internal division that divides in the ratio 2:1. We can find the coordinate of these 2 points. Now students see, suppose this is a point and now we are getting in the ratio 1:1. We can find in the midpoint of this, we will find the ratio particular point this. So what we will take? We will take this line segment which is trisected by a point R, length P, x1, y1 and Q, x2, y2. Here it is P suppose, here it is Q suppose. Divides the line segment in the ratio 1:1 internal. Then we will go for this point. This is the ratio 2 and this is the ratio 1. So we will find the this particular point Q, that is x2 comma y2 in the ratio 2:1. So let us find the particular point Q in the ratio 2:1. What is the point Q? There is a point x2 is equal to, according to our internal division, the formula was that m plus m x2 plus n x1. Another one is m plus m y2 plus n y1. When the line segment was this one x1 comma y1 and it is x2 comma y2 in the ratio m square. So this is x1, this is x2. So here it is m plus n divided in the ratio 2:1. So 2:1 means 2 plus 1. Then mx2, which is x2? Here it is x2. That means here it is x2. So m 2 multiplied by minus 3 plus nx2. M is ratio 1 multiplied by this particular x1. So this particular point is 1. This is the coordinate of x2. So it was our x2 here. x2 comma y2 v2. So we will find this particular point as minus 6 plus 1 divided by 3. Answer will be minus 5 by 3. This is the coordinate of x2. Similarly, student, we can find the coordinate of y2. So let us find the coordinate of y2 again. The coordinate of y2 is m plus n. Then m y2. Which is y2? Here it is y2. So here it will be our y2. M 2 multiplied by 4 plus n y1. N is 1 and y1 means this is minus 2. So minus 2. So answer will be 8 minus 2 by 3. It is 6 by 3 and the coordinate is 2. So we got this particular coordinate as minus 5 by 3 comma 2. So Q will be minus 5 comma 3 comma 2. Now student, after this, let's see. After this what will happen? Now we need to find the coordinate of this particular point. And look, this particular point divides the line segment in the ratio 1:1. This P and this particular point. If it divides in the ratio 1:1, then we have the corollary that x1 plus x2 divided by 2 plus y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So it was our coordinate x1, x2. So let us find the coordinate x1 now. Divided by 2. Then x1 plus x2. That means 1 plus minus 5 by 3 by 2. Your answer will be 1 minus 5 by 3 by 2, which will be equal to 3. It is 3 minus 5 by 2. The answer will be minus 2 by 3 divided by 2. See, minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 2. If you cancel, answer will be minus 1 by 3. The coordinate of this particular point is minus 1 by 3. After that, we can find the value of this y2. Let's find the coordinate of this y2. How we can find C? This was x2. Now let us find the coordinate of this y2. So y2 again, it divides in the ratio 1:1. So we can write down 1 plus 1, that is 2. y1 plus y2. Minus 2 plus y2 is your 2. 2. So minus 2 plus 2, answer is 0. 0 divided by 2 is our 0. So we got the coordinate for this as 1 minus 1 comma 3 comma 0. So in this way, student, we can solve or find the coordinate when the two coordinates divides a line segment in equal parts 1:1:1. Now let us move to the question number 7. Let's go to the question number 7 now. Find the fourth vertex if 6, 8, 3, 7, -2, -2 be the three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram. Here it is three consecutive vertices of a parallelogram are given. That means it must be like in this way. Suppose this is a parallelogram and the three consecutive vertices, suppose 6, 8, A, 3, 7, it is B. Suppose C, it is -2, -2, and D we will take as x, y. We have to find the particular coordinate of that point P. So students, we have one basic property of parallelogram, that parallelogram diagonals bisects each other. So diagonals bisects each other. So diagonal bisects each other means if suppose I will join this point from here to here, it is one diagonal. If I will join from here to here, it is another diagonal. So it bisects, that means it divides into two equal parts. That means these two parts are equal and these two parts are equal. So let us take O to the point where two diagonal intersects each other. Now see, these two parts are equal. That means DO is equal to OP. So that means it divides in the ratio 1:1. So from there it divides in the ratio 1:1. So what we will do? We will find the coordinate of this particular point O with these 2 points A and C. So let us find the point O, coordinate of point O. So how we will find the O? Coordinate for point O. What will be the coordinate for point O? See, divides in the ratio 1:1. So it will be divided by 2. Again, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by x1. 6 plus this -2. 6 plus -2 divided by 2, y1. 8 plus -2 divided by 2. So we will get the coordinate of this particular point. 4 divided by 2, 6 divided by 2, the answer will be 2, 3. So we got the coordinate of this particular point as 2, 3. Now notice, we need to find the coordinate of that particular point D, where this point O is the midpoint because it divides in the ratio equally, diagonal bisects each other. So we can find the coordinate of that particular D in this C. Now what we can write? This particular point 2, the point of that O will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. Sure? So x1 means x plus x2 means 3. X equal to 3 by 2. Solve this equation. 4 is equal to x plus 3. So we will get the x is equal to 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. So this is the coordinate for x. So we get coordinate for x is 1. Now let us go for the next part. For y, how we can write? 3 is equal to y1 plus y2 by 2. y1 means y plus y2 means 7 by 2. See, it is 6 is equal to y plus 7. The answer will be y is equal to 6 minus 7, which is equal to -2. So we got the coordinate of this particular point D as 1, minus. So here the question asked us find the fourth vertex. So therefore we can write down the fourth vertex is 1, minus 1. Now let us move to the question number 8, student. What is the question number 8? In question number 8, we have to find the third vertex of the triangle whose two vertices are this, and the centroid is origin. Okay, let us draw a triangle whose two vertices, let us take as A minus 3 comma 1, B 0 comma minus 2, and the third vertex C, suppose it is x comma y, and the centroid. So when the medians meets, thus this point is called the centroid, and the centroid is origin 0 comma 0 comma 0. So students, we have a formula to find the centroid of the triangle. That centroid of the triangle is can be found in this way: x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, then y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. This is the centroid of the triangle. Coordinate for the centroid of the triangle. Now students, we will use the particular formula to find the centroid of the triangle. How we can find? See. Here centroid is origin, that means 0 is the x coordinate and which is the origin. So we can write down minus 3 x1, 0 x2 and x3. So minus 3 plus 0 plus x divided by 3. So your answer will be 0 is equal to minus 3 plus x and x is equal to 3. This is the coordinate of this particular point, x. Similarly, student, for y we can write down like in this way. 0 is the coordinate. Next, y coordinate for the centroid. So here y coordinate for the centroid can be written as 1 plus minus 2 plus y divided by 3. 0 is equal to minus 1 plus y. So your answer will be y is equal to 1. So this is the coordinate for the y. So here in the question we are asked to find the coordinate of the particular third vertex when two vertices are given and the third vertex is 3 comma 1. So this is the answer of this third vertex. I hope students you have understood these three questions very well.